there. So please come over here and you will find that we are live here instead. Yeah, the new YouTube live stream functions have changed, and as I thought, when I set up the stream, several things were messed up. Hello, person, and one of them was it created two, and it used a screenshot from a prior episode, so people actually were in another stream, most of you in the one that was intended for use. But then I found that it was set for portrait instead of landscape, so I killed it. So here I am. That's a sad story to a happy day. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm your host, Rick Serra, and this is Cocktail Hour with Rick. Cheers, everybody. How you doing? Loving y'all. You having a good night? Did you have a good week?
Hey, I got on. We got person to person.
Hello there.
Oopsie.
We got
Julius
Dolline
Bayer,
reading off all of you.
Mega. Dr. Leonard Husted.
Got the, yes, Julius, we really spare no expense for this program. Just to make you all be more thrilled.
Hey, Jimmy Rick.
It's low tech, though, not high tech. Jimmy Rick, hello, you sexy boy. He has to work, of course. Oopsie. Others might be stuck in the other stream. I'm sorry. I'm hoping that they come over slowly. There's nothing I can really do. I tried
Rick.
to
Hey, Shaylee.
deal with it. Shaylee, hello. Cheers.
If someone who has better tech skills than we do could go to the other one and tell them to come to this one, that would be great.
That'd be great if anybody would go back and copy this link, dump it in there, and tell them to go there. That would be the best way to do it. If it's still open, just post a copy of the link and tell them to do it. It has to be a moderator, because they're the only ones that can post a link. And that would do it. I hope that you all come around.
Ray, hello.
We had a good amount of people in there to start, ready to come in. And we're back up almost to that point, so. So it's been a good day for me. Oh, hot over in Arizona.
Hey, Gross.
And it was hot on the internet.
And Gross enjoyed the shopping video.
I am so glad you brought that up, because that's what I wanted to talk about. Who saw the new video?
Joe Newell.
I hope that all of you eventually go check it out. And anybody watching this on replay, I hope you'll go check out my new Out with Rick video, where I go shopping with Dolline and my daughter Jen, who does
Out with Rick.
Out with Rick. It's mostly
QG.
Jen shooting the video.
QG thought it was funny.
I edited, and Dolline handled security.
Exactly like
Anybody who knows Dolline knows that's really funny. Dolline had
Joe
the security.
Newell liked it.
Hello, New Zealand,
And
Neil.
Nat Harris is coming in from New Zealand.
Yes. Is it Nate Harris? Nice to have you aboard. You know that if you've never watched our program,
Natasha, hello.
we do give away a free gift. And I just took a shower. Look at this hair. Oh my God. It's a little hot and humid right now. It's still around 80 degrees here and humid. So, whatever. I don't care much about all that kind of stuff anyway. So if you're a newbie, you write to us and you ask for a gift by sending your name and mailing address, the actual name and mailing address, zip code, all the other things. If it's part of your address, I need it all. Not just your street name, etc. I need to be able to mail a letter to you, basically. We use snail mail, so the gift, you know, is not that heavy, but it's heavy, although it's light.
Tone Mountain
Yes, you'll like it. Hello, Gary Baba Booey. Gary is a new friend. He lives in Florida as well. We got to meet. So Gary has stepped up to actually become part of my inner spectrum. I meant to
Scotty Free
say
said,
rectum, but whatever.
have you still been jamming on the guitar? Scott Free. Jay Norm.
I hatefully admit I haven't been playing much Scottish Rite.
Thomas McCoy from the UK.
Life has got me in its clutches. Remember my story?
Wait a minute, let's finish up with something for Mom. She
Okay.
finished her first week.
All right. My mother's had 5 radiation treatments. First week down, 4 more weeks to go. The most she's feeling right now is a little teeny bit of fatigue, but not a whole bunch. She's went out to dinner after a treatment yesterday, or was it the day before? Day before, whatever. So 5 down,
20 more
20
to go.
20 more to go,
And then
and
5
then
internal.
and then 5 more that are internal. So prayers and love to my mother, Jess, Serra, greatly appreciated.
Thank you, Julius.
Yeah, she likes to be called Jess instead of Mama and such, because she wants you to make her feel young, and Mama doesn't do that. Now, my wife actually is known as Nana by my granddaughter and daughter, affectionate name she was given by, I guess, Kylie, or did you sort of, you coached her on what to call you, didn't you?
Ooh,
Kylie.
well, I coached her on both of us.
Yes,
we
I know.
picked the names we wanted, and that's what
We
called
did, we
ourselves.
picked the names we wanted her to call us. So I'm Poppy instead of Poopy,
Oh, that's
and
great person to person.
she's Nana.
Little Squash, hello. John C.
I want to thank everybody who left a comment for my new video. Greatly appreciate it. Some people may not have seen it yet, but simple yes or no. If you like the show, please give me a post here. We'd appreciate some feedback. Oh, you love Ollie Samsonite? I have a date with Ollie when I get back. Anybody who's watched the video might know what I meant. So it was a good time. It was a little bit hard at first. I have to admit, Jen and I butted a little bit, but then she
Yes,
uses a
Sandy,
different
I saw your new do.
iPhone. She uses a
Roy
newer,
Quitter, hello.
and I use an older, an 11. She uses a 14. Hank,
Thank
chill. Hey, baby, how you doing
Thank
there?
you, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill. I love to chill.
There was
So,
a problem with you two, Don.
yeah, YouTube has reach organized
Apple Tree,
the way that you
Stephen O'Neill.
go and do a live stream as a creator.
It's not
Everybody
chemo,
is
Stephen.
going to have fun. Everybody is going to try the first
Hey.
time. And if you haven't been
Carson.
aware, nothing like the old process and the
Jay
old
North.
template. I don't even get the going on countdown screen, and I don't get all that. It's just totally different. And what they want us to do is they want us
Rick,
to.
just so you know, John C. went over to the other, and so they're all coming back.
Thank you, John C., or anybody who's
Mr.
friend of John
Defense.
C., for doing that. Hello there,
Thanks,
Damien.
Jimmy.
Good to have you.
Hey, Pam.
So
You okay?
that's what unfortunately didn't work out, and also
I saw some
orientation.
Of them come in, Shaylee.
Good. Orientation was messed up,
Thank you, Apple
So-
Tree.
and I got 22 likes already. Thank you. I haven't even mentioned. Please click the like button. It's like the nicest thing you can do for us. And you could also
Mr.
visit
Bob Newell.
us at our website. Where is it? Right here. ricksarastar.com. Not at the moment, maybe, but please check out our website. We have a website. We have links to the other social media platforms that I post on. And also, it shows you the last upload, so the new video
It's
would
live,
be
Bob.
on there. And Yeah, we sell some merchandise,
Mom is
but
doing well after
we're
week
not
number
going
one.
crazy
That's great.
about it. If you like something, I hope you'll make an order. If you don't think anything floats your boat, then don't feel an obligation. Don't worry about it.
Somebody wants to know what you're drinking.
Ah, cheers, everyone. I'm drinking Jim Beam bourbon on the rocks.
Samsonite.
It's usually one of my go-tos, especially for the show. Usually when I drink Jim Beam, I get a little looser, a little crazier, and say
Hey, new girl.
wild things. Yes, on the border of proper and improper, skating on the edge
Oh, that's
of that
great. Rick, listen to
divide.
this.
Yes.
Little squash.
little squash.
I was in 5 or 6 major snowstorms a few months ago, and
Right.
I wrote your channel info in the snowbanks when I could.
Wow! I wish I would get reports from people who
Sailor
got
Jerry,
the
yes.
frosty advertisement method.
Word.
That's excellent. Thank you so much. Did you use the method I would use
Good, Pam.
to mark in the snow? Was it yellow after? Yellow writing like a highlighter? Yes. Hello, Strat, BMX 15. Rick, it's thong weather. Stay cool. Oh, there's never thong weather when it comes
All
to
Two
me.
Customs, hello.
There's a video on my hit parade. Rick in a bikini. So there's a little video short. I did it as a challenge to finders, beepers, history seekers who just celebrated a celebration of their 5th anniversary on YouTube, sending out love and cheers to my friends at that organization.
Take a cart off. Little squash. says-
Matt and Andy are
Listen
the
to
faces,
Listen to
and
this.
Sue is the office.
Little squash says, no, as a lady, I have no fire hose.
That's what I was wondering.
Long duck dong.
So I guess you just used your hand and manipulated letters in the snow. Long duck dong.
Oh my God,
Hello.
Samsonite.
How are you? And Samsonite. Well, thank you, Mega Death Gigantor. May your mother's treatments be swift and helpful to her health, Rick. Thanks for making Friday fun and funny. Rick and Dolline, thank you.
Wow, Carson.
Alaska
there's a
already
lot
found
going on.
the video. You're a moderator, so you can post a link for anybody that might be curious if you wish, Alaska.
Did you hear this?
No, go for it.
Carson Thorpe, my grandmom found out both her feet are broken.
Ugh.
She couldn't feel it because of neuropathy.
Neuropathy, right?
Now she may not be able to walk for a while. And my granddad, on the other day, had a horrible day today. Sorry, Carson.
Carson, sending love and prayers to your family,
Did you-
your elders. Yeah, I got Vegas. Thank you very much. Mega, Vega, whatever. Thank you. So, click that like button. You got 49 people in the room now. Hopefully we'll go up a little more.
No, Jimmy.
I don't think that Walmart counts as a nude beach, but partially nude anyway. I love the women who wear a shirt as a dress and that you can see their junk and everything.
Oh, that's
And
horrible.
sometimes the back is brown. Yes, I know. Why would you go outside soiled and then wear something that doesn't even cover it up? Why don't you just clean up first and then put on proper clothing?
Hey, Edward
It'll still
Farlow.
be there in a half an hour, and that's all it'll take for you to make yourself look decent.
Look at this.
I cannot believe you detestable pieces of human excrement who go into stores and are dressed for a video. I'm going to have to go in there and do a People of Walmart video myself.
Listen to this.
What?
Don Cathcart.
Yes, Don.
Sitting here in my tidy whitey.
Okay.
Cheetos. Don't touch yourself in tidy whities after eating Cheetos.
If you eat Cheetos, you're going to have orange
Potato
underwear,
parts off.
especially around your junk. Shows every touch mark. When I think about me, Don says I touch myself, and then I leave the orange
They
powdered
spread
cheese
the
all
urbex.
over these. Yes, thank you. Thank you for bringing that to our knowledge. Everybody else should go out tonight and buy some Cheetos and some white underwear
Listen,
and have fun.
Little Squash used her footsteps in some and take out fork for another, so that the little fingers wouldn't freeze off.
You know, that was really a lot of effort.
Yes.
Did you take a video or a photograph of this?
Hey, JetBlue.
I mean, I would love to have it just to save and immortalize it. I would post it under the community bulletin board feed.
Hey, Josh was here.
Josh is here. He's not there. He's here. Where?
Yes.
Josh, I don't see you. Your name is so confusing. I think I'm here and you're there. Hi, Sandy Gay. I'm glad you like those thongs. Yes. And let me see something about this Sandy
Hey,
Gay.
Tail Dungeon Master. and who told you that lie, Mr. Bob?
And
Ross?
thank you, Sandy Gay. You are now a standard moderator. I have so chosen you, and I am trusting you to use the best
Oh, Little Squash does have photos.
wisdom
Email them to us, Little Squash.
to use tact and decorum in doing the deed, if you must. Otherwise, enjoy your
My name ain't Dolly.
moderator status and see what you can get off
Hey,
of a
Soul.
meal at Denny's, since you're a moderator for my channel. Ask the manager. He'll tell you nothing.
Dan Wilson.
Well, I did this for a
Dan enjoyed
reason,
the shopping
Shaylee,
trip.
because I figured whoever the person is,
Alex,
if they ever emerge, and I know who the moderators are, and when they emerge, their name shows on the screen still, then I'll know who the real person is. So now they have to stay, or they won't even come on because they'll be so
Dan tonight, I don't know either. But
so
South Carolina's
embarrassed.
weather might be
Potato Kartoff, how are you, buddy? Glad you're here.
Thanks,
Thank you for joining us from all the way over in the
Stone Creek
Pacific
one.
Rim. The Pacific Rim is different
No,
than
Bob, you're not.
a
You don't
rim
have a
shot,
wrench behind your
and
name.
it's different than being rimmed, I hear. Anybody know about rimming or being rimmed? Is it different than a rim shot, like with the drum?
Hey guys, what have we been missing for the last 2 weeks?
What have we been missing for the last 2 weeks? We're now fully loaded. Welcome back. Nerf darts. Here.
Your hand?
No, I don't want my hand. I'm just covering my face. Now it's out of view. Maybe hit the logo. That was a good shot. That was a good shot. She's actually getting the aim down. Isn't that cool? Fully loaded. Yes, we are. Here, let me have the bucket for a second.
It's getting lower. Carson Thorpe just gave you a tip, honey.
Carson, thank you very much. See, and we don't even know what brand this is. It's an off
Nerf.
brand.
No, it's not. They're Nerf. It's a Nerf gun.
All right, if it's really Nerf.
You
Scott
got it.
Bagley, welcome. Bob Newell, welcome.
I've already said that.
Oh, he got Bob? Okay.
Yep.
How about Apple Tree?
Yep.
All right.
Did you
Sol
just say that?
Cecita. Where's Bo? Where is Bo? I don't even know where
He's
he
right
is.
there.
Hey, Bo,
Oh,
come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi, Bo. Hi, everybody. How you doing? He loves doing this. Yes, he does. Do you see yourself in there? You give me a kiss. Oh, he is such a cutie,
hey, no,
patootie.
Scottish Ray.
Oh, yeah. What you see? What you been seeing out there, huh? Nothing? I haven't heard you bark. I haven't heard you bark.
Rick, have a question.
You do?
Shaylee said, Rick, I don't think your plan will work. If it's a different account, they won't come up as a mod, so I don't know what that means.
Oh, really? Oh, well. I thought that would. But my mind is full of wood. I'm going to be trying to use doobies more. Damn thing. Didn't fucking light up. So John Anderson and the School of Rock that toured the U.S. are going to be touring Europe this summer. I saw them last winter, and it was phenomenal. March of 2022, so good. And right now, John Anderson's finishing up a tour this spring around the U.S. and Canada with the Band Geeks, who are phenomenal players playing, yes, music, selected pieces that John wanted to do. And these guys do it note for note. They look a little older, but the real Yes, well, look at Steve. He's almost a living skeleton. No, no insult intended, Steve. Sorry.
Yeah, he's watching. He knows you're sorry.
I'm sure he's watching my show. How would you know? That's a little trick for anybody who knows who Steve is. Ah, Carson Thorpe again. Thank you, man. I need that money. Says you can unmod her and mod me. Oh, it's a she who plays this game.
No, Carson Thorpe is Sandy Gay.
He says his girlfriend is
You
still.
can't make Sandy Gay a moderator, but you can make Carson Thorpe a moderator.
Well, I did. I made Sandy Gay a moderator.
But you can't. That's
Well,
what this
it
whole
already
thing-
happened. And I saw that it worked.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're not a man, Carson. You're a man lady. You can go either way. You must have a switch somewhere, up under an armpit or something. I know, Rick, this makes our job very difficult.
From Ohio. Thank you.
Now I'm
Are you
fucking with
new?
the moderators.
Us
Well, the only way I can unmod is if Sandy Gay posts again. And then I can unmod. Otherwise, I have to do it offline. And I don't think you want me to do it right now. But I could.
He's gender
You could
fluid.
actually watch me sit down at my computer and go to settings and take
No, don't
off
even go there.
Sandy Gay. Would you like me to do that? I'll take the time right now.
No, you're not.
Want me to? You ready? You want me to do this? It's really exciting.
Come on in,
I'm going to go
Carson,
look at the
Carson.
computer. It's exciting. You want me to? No, I don't. I didn't think so. I'm just messing. I don't want to keep saying the F word all the time.
Please.
Yeah, it's like I only say it occasionally when I fucking feel like it.
Sandy Gay, I give permission to mod Mr. Thorpe instead. Sandy Gay's up there now.
Okay, well, where is she?
Not my fault if you can't find her.
I don't see her.
Well, you better keep on looking.
I'm looking. Here she is. All right, so
You never know. There you be.
remove. Remove. There it is. I did it. She has been removed as a moderator. I saved the world. I saved the world. Yes, I did. Kiss my pinky. Kiss my pinky, baby. So, I went shopping with Dolline and my daughter Jen.
But we're calling
And,
it out with Rick. That's what they look
We're calling
for.
it Out with Rick. We can't use shopping with Rick. I promised
That's
Dan.
right, so
that would never be used by me on my channel. And I'm not going to change now. So, and if I do a live motel review, it'll be Out with Rick. And if I come up with any other crazy ideas, it'll be Out with Rick. And a few things I have done that not many people ever saw them are going to get a new life under this new playlist
thank you, new girl.
of Out with Rick. And if you would look at my playlist Out with
There
Rick
we-
after the show, you'll see that it already has some friends, a few other episodes, and I'm counting on you probably not having seen them.
Hey, Wanish.
Now I'm looking for new subscribers. I love you all that are here. We're trying to get more people on the team. Thank you, Carson.
He wants to know if you mod him instead of Sandy Gay.
Oh, gosh.
There he is.
Carson Thorpe is now a standard moderator for my channel. Yes, Carson, you may. How's that? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's an oversight that I never had already done that instead.
Thank you, little squash. I'll check it out.
We need an episode of Trout with Rick. But I don't fish. I have never had any success.
You'll have to look at
I've tried saltwater off of the beach.
Instagram.
Failure.
Little squash sent you photos.
On Instagram?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, John C. What's wrong?
Yeah, John, that's what I'm thinking. He's saying, fuck it.
Yeah, about what?
I don't know.
Oh.
Out with Rick, yes. I hope everything's okay, John. I don't know. I know John was hoping to have a nice meal. He was waiting for his order to be finished so he could bring it home, and hopefully would be able to have some left for James
Yeah,
or
we know, Mr. D Pants. Username 123. After an
username.
11-hour drive, that's a long drive.
Get off me, bug. Username. 11 hours is too many hours on the road consecutively. I hope you had a couple of breaks, but my gosh.
Had to get gas.
Well, that's right. Gas and
Tea time.
bathroom. We're pretty familiar with that. So, oh my God, pulling the camper with my little truck even was so expensive going north. It was literally $200 every 2 hours, 100 miles. Yes, it was $200 for every 100 miles. That's how bad the gas mileage was. Not kidding you. And I think it's like around 20 gallons. So 20 gallons for $100. And that was, we would sometimes buy at $50 a half a tank.
80. Okay. $4 times 20 is
I guess that My math is not exactly correct. Never mind. But it wasn't as good as the Honda. Where the Honda, of course, we're not pulling anything. It got over 30 miles to the gallon overall, didn't it? 33 even. It was like I'd fill up the Honda for $30 every 2 hours. It was
No, every 300 miles.
300 miles, whatever. That's right.
Because it has a 10
3
gallon
hours.
tank.
So we understand the costs of fuel, people. It's tremendous.
But hotels have gone up.
And hotels, oh my goodness. $140 for a hotel is when you go online and you don't care. At least a 3 out of 5 on the motel review scale, 5-point scale. You'd be okay with a 3 out of 5. So you find a $70 place and you go and you check in and you find out it's 140 plus tax.
Oh, wait a minute. Username 123 stopped at a Buc-ee's.
Oh, Buc-ee's.
We did that for
Now the
the first
Buc-ee's
time on
are
the way down.
much more sanitary, and we did one coming back, and it was
Yeah, it's
bigger.
up now, Jane.
I think as bigger than a super Walmart, and phenomenal. The bathrooms, crazy. Yeah, and there, V, to bring back to that, if you'd wish. I went and looked at reviews. I always do. Of course, recent reviews.
That's right, little splash.
And every time we would look at a town, I would check the reviews of the better places, and I'd have to whittle down to the one that was okay. In one place, it was a country inn because the Hampton, the Holiday, all the other big names, they had significant complaints. You know, basically the Holiday Inn was like, you go in, it just stinks. That's a great comment, you know? That's the kind of thing I might go for sometime
You
live.
want a refresh or you good?
No, you
Will
know
you give me
yourself.
my ice?
You could. But you still could bring out a separate cup with a fresh one.
Oh, you want a fresh one? And what is that?
It's Jim Beam,
Jim Beam.
one ice,
Water.
splash of water. I know they can't find people to clean or repair, apparently, and or clean deeply. Well, it's $4.75 in Florida. You can't pretty much get less than $4.75. Cash price now is probably $4.65. Yes, Jimmy. It isn't the best bourbon, but I got it for a good price. It's one of the ones I will drink. I think I've shared my past faves. Old Granddad, Early Times. I've had a little bit. I've had Knob Creek. I think it's good, but it's overrated. You know what I mean? Maker's Mark, much better than Knob Creek. It deserves to be a top end. Jack Daniels. Blech. Could never, ever handle Jack Daniels unless I covered it up with mostly Coke and a shot. You know what I mean? It had to have so much ice and Coke. I couldn't handle the sour mash taste. Just, sorry, Crown Royal. No problem with that. That's not really a bourbon, but it's a blend, and it's a very good blend. So, and I do know the Seagram's family. Started with Seagram's 7. 7 and 7 is a good one with Seagram's 7. 7 Up and Seagram's. Or you could do ginger ale. So, I do like my whiskeys. Evan Williams, okay. I cannot tell you the last time I had a little bit of that to give it a review. I forget. So maybe send me a bottle, and we have a mailing box. Send me a couple miniatures. I've never heard Buffalo Trace, but I know what Buffalo Trace is. It's like you're walking in the wilderness and you come up to this pile of dung and you look at it and you scoop up some and you smell it and you take a taste and you go, this is buffalo dung. Thank God I didn't walk in it. And then put your bare foot in it anyway to see how long it's been gone. Oh, it's still warm. That buffalo was around here not too long ago. I wonder if I can catch up. Come here, little buffalo. Buffy, Buffy, come here, Buffy. Yay, 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 buffalo. Please, Buffy, Buffy, come over here, honey.
What are you doing?
Let's get Randy, baby. I'm making it up.
Well, now you've got 2 full drinks.
I know, but this is diluted. I don't drink, but just bought Everclear. Well, that's a good introduction. Oh, you're making perfume. Yeah, save a little. See what it does going
Robert
down.
Ryan,
Mix it with something sweet and tasty.
Fiona Sullivan.
Just do like a shot of it, not a big drink. And get a taste of it. It doesn't have much taste. It's just the the overwhelming presence of alcohol. Got it out the second time.
Hey, Rick, have you told them about your surgery?
No, we haven't even gone there yet. So I'm going to talk about something more pleasant again. I read about that person. I read about that, and it is a horrible sounding situation for people. And it's like, where is this happening? Now, I'm going to have to negotiate this very carefully, but depending on where you live, depending on what company it is, depending on the government, this kind of situation, if it was up, I have to say, in one of the northern to mid-Atlantic states, it would be dealt with. It would be under a long-term cleanup, probably. But I read about that story, and none of that is happening.
Baltimore.
A vinegar plant in Baltimore was also sued, just as an example, for discharging vinegar into the water and some of the byproducts making vinegar. That's what they make.
Good night.
And what did Maryland do? They took them to court and they filed suit through the Attorney General of Maryland, and they were made to pay like $40 million, or it was some significant number. And how about the city of Baltimore and the wastewater treatment plant, where actual floating turds have been observed downstream from this place?
Yeah, and I do grapefruit vodka.
Yeah, the state of Maryland got involved in it. So, depending on the state, the thing that's going on down there to those poor people near Jack Daniel's plant at that one location, I don't know if they have other locations, but it's part of the process that goes along with making their product. So it's a side effect, but there needs to be some kind of reparation kind of a thing for these people. Yeah, let's just try to think about something. Right now, there is a giant floating plastics and debris. It's like a large circular confluence.
It's a couple of them.
And this one is in the Atlantic. And there's also a big, tremendous volume of seaweed coming across the Atlantic from Africa, the Horn of Africa, to the East Coast, beeline to Florida's Atlantic beaches. But way out in the middle of the Pacific, the closest thing to this area is when the International Space Station flies over 457 miles above the Earth. Well, it's unbelievable, and they're finding different kinds of creatures there. The Sargasso Sea is Atlantic, yes. So we need to think about what could we do to help reduce this. So
Odessa, Texas.
do you separate and recycle? Great. Guess what? It's no surprise, but I'm going to have to blow your pipe dreams.
Did you see
The material's not being recycled, it's being landfilled. If they can't use it, they landfill it. How do you like that? All your effort, and it's landfilled anyway.
Did you see your tip?
Thank you, Jack Krause. I appreciate, and you have a good combination there. My wife just drinks flavored vodka with water, ice, and maybe some lemon or lime wedges.
Actually, right now it's just
So as you
water.
might know, a part of my career was involved in environmental protection, mostly toxic substances. So it was really more interfacing with public health
That's good, Josh.
than others who work in pollution, like this issue with the plastics. So we need to stop using less plastic products, packaging, etc. Use a container that you can buy and reuse.
Nice.
Filter your water at home and put it inside of the container and take it with you. As much of that you can do, whatever you would create in a year is not going into the waste stream. So Earth Day was actually last Saturday. That's just a little bit of Earth Day. Raw Earth.
That's good, Scott.
Yay, 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 Earth. We're looking for another planet because we think we're going to F up this one so bad. It's important to find another planet, to send a rocket, to send us to some other place because we ruined this planet.
Wow, little squash.
Is that right? That's bull. This planet is great. We need to fight back to save it. No, I wasn't. Dan made a joke at my expense that a woman was running after 9/11, the collapse of the building, and a real human liver hit her in the face, and some of the juices got in her mouth, and she had AIDS, contaminated liver in her face.
Good for you, person to person.
Yes, Dan was quick with the funny little jokes. And that was funny, I have to admit. Yes. Next. Oh. My wife, ow, just shot me in the breast. Next week on Tuesday, I have a bit of surgery. It isn't easy surgery, like I'm having a hangnail removed or something. This is all related to my trying to find what is the cause. Thank you very much. The person in blue, letter squash. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a tip. Oops, sorry.
I will, little squash.
But I have been suffering with kidney stones since 2002 or so. So I am trying to find a reason, and I've been trying for years. Well, this March I found potential route as to how.
I'm glad to hear that, Alaska.
Yeah, that was K1-ish, maybe too ultra. It wasn't like Ultra the makeup company, I assure you. Unless this is the before picture, and then someone has to use the makeup to create the after, because this is pretty hideous. So, as I go on, if I can remember. So I went to this one company, they did surgery. They actually went in right here. I don't know if you can still see it. It's healing well. They went into my neck to find the problem. The name of the organ is often confused with another organ. You're familiar with the thyroid gland. Yes. That controls your metabolism, how your body processes work. If it's underactive, you need a medicine to help you because you're not putting out enough of this particular hormone
Sarah
to
2.0.
to process your body. And then you could have too much, hyper, and your body is rapidly firing and you need to slow it down a little bit. Well, I have something called a problem with my parathyroid gland. Parathyroid gland being totally different than thyroid gland. I don't know why they didn't use a different name. So it's the parathyroid gland that is responsible for the regulation of calcium in your body. And mine's been going crazy for a while. And what it's slowly doing is taking the calcium out of my bones and sending it into my blood, and then eventually into my urine and into my kidney. And then stones are created, and then I get them stuck in my
Yeah, he
plumbing.
has stones already after his surgery.
I just had
in
a
January.
procedure in end of January. They got me cleaned out. I already have stones, and one is big enough to get stuck already. In just a month and a half. So it's really bad. Hi, Sarah. It's okay. Whatever. Hope the other channel is nice to you. We love you over here. So this parathyroid gland actively putting out this calcium in my bloodstream and urine stream is not good. I have rolling stone problems and I'm trying to end them, yes. I get surgery because the procedure they did last month was not successful, sadly. It was March 23rd, and they went in my neck, and it was 2 hours,
Oh, that's good, Carson.
which is not normal, usually 40, 45 minutes. And the guy tried everything he could, the surgeon, to get down, 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 down. It's below my breastbone. How do I know? Another imaging was done. Now, the imaging they did for me at this place that had an unsuccessful result in helping me is inferior. They just go in kind of blind and hope everything's right there where you can see it. What they should do is what they did after the failure. They sent me out for more imaging, but then it's not really them. They referred me to some other surgeon in a different hospital, and he had the test sent out. But they communicate, they send their failures over to this hospital.
Tampa General.
So the hospital has to basically come up and make it all nice after they're unsuccessful. If they just would add
We hope
this
so,
test
Julie.
that I got afterward, which was a radioactive tracer imaging.
Rick, switch cups. Or that's
Okay.
where you get diluted.
And then they did a CAT scan. And then they did that other test again. and then did the CAT
Mario
scan.
Gonzalez.
They had to go
Gonzalez.
back and forth several times, and at the end, all the information is solidified into one combined image. So it shows you the CAT scan image, so you see the body and all of its morphology, plus the very fuzzy image of where the light up is. The radioactive dye will light up where a bad parathyroid gland is located, and that is how they found it this time. I just, like I said,
She'll be back when
do
her
it
timeout is
before
up.
instead of after
There
you go
she
in through the
is.
throat, not
It was a
after
mistake,
you
little
get the
squash.
test and then go in. No sense in that at all. And it's probably not that much more expensive, but it's required. You just pass it on to insurance, and our insurance covers it. So
Hey, two-handed
WTF,
drinker.
right? So that's my venting of why I wasn't cured a month ago. All right, so here I am. Let me kill this one.
Are you? Oh my God, Rick! I have never seen you drink a drink like that.
So now I have 2 cups going. Pick me up if I fall. Whoop! Just kidding. Oh, I thought you might like that. So I'm going to be in surgery on Tuesday. Yes, like this coming
I have plenty of
Tuesday.
little squash.
Yeah. For a
Mom?
couple hour of
So,
surgery,
Mom finished her
like
first
4 or
week
5
today.
hours.
5 treatments are down and done.
4 or 5 hours under anesthesia. And they're going to be doing this. They're going to do a laparoscopy. They'll do 2 or 3 entry points.
Not laparoscopy.
Well, it's not that, but they make an incision and then they go in with some kind of a catheter-like device. It's actually a robotic device
With a camera and little
with
teeny
camera
tools.
and little tools, and the doctor, the surgeon, uses it to fish around my lung and my heart to get to under the breastbone.
Miss Blue, thank you.
Now, what do you think of that? Wouldn't you be happy to have somebody fishing around in your chest and you hope they don't poke a hole in your heart? I mean, if they hit my lung, that's not so great. It'll collapse. But I have another one. I have 2 actually.
Oh, that's great.
3
Joe.
lobes. But if you puncture a hole in my heart, that's not going to be good. I'm probably going to die. So
Don't be talking like that, Rick.
I'm being real here.
Then don't
That's
have
why
to-
I'm taking a second drink. So I don't know what the damn thing's called. Wait a minute. Maybe this is a joke to help give us a little bit of a break.
What are you looking for?
Oh, you guess what? Your little 2.2 centimeter? 2.2 centimeter? Shit. That's an inch. That's 2.2 is almost an inch. I thought you said 2.2 millimeter for a second there. I have an 8 millimeter in my kidney right now. So I'm trying to find the person who typed something. Oh, okay, here it is, Carson. What is the procedure called when a woman becomes... no, I'm having an extra procedure myself. They're going to get a swap out. I'm going to swap out my Caucasian penis with an African penis.
Oh God, Michael Riot.
Okay? And of course, when they sew it up, they put leeches all over the penis to draw blood through the penis to engorge it and to give it life again. It's like young Frankenstein. It's like young Dickenstein. Oh my gosh, 63 and I have the penis of a 21-year-old.
You wouldn't know what what to do with a 21-year-old penis.
No, it would be wondering if you could.
I would know.
Oh!
I would know what to do.
Oh,
with a
we would find
22-year-old
out.
penis.
Oh, we would find out,
No,
honey.
we wouldn't.
We would take that trip far and yonder. We would try the I'll drive and you give me a BJ as I'm driving.
We've done that before.
Well, but this way you don't have to reach your neck over as far because it'll be lengthy.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't have to go and put
Do you remember?
as much in.
Do you remember?
Of course, you know, you gagged on my 2.5 inches, so I don't know how you'll do with
Because
this.
I don't have a deep throat.
No,
Listen.
she doesn't have a deep throat.
Listen, do you remember the trip we took north?
The trip we took north all the way to Maine.
Yes.
Okay, I do.
Do you remember the little lake we went out?
Yes, I remember that.
Remember sitting on the bench?
I remember sitting on a bench,
Remember getting a BJ?
and I remember somebody was giving me a BJ. It was my wife. Actually, at the time, she wasn't my wife. Or were you? Was it
Yeah.
before or after? It was
Yeah.
after.
'Cause we were
But
on
guess
the
what
boat.
happened? We're into it,
Lost.
and Dolline happens to notice the arrival of a couple of park rangers, and they're walking to the same stairs upon which we are located. So,
That's right,
so
Will Scott.
I made Darlene gag real quickly, and just in time before the guy walked by.
Yeah. That was close. That was close.
All right, I didn't really do that. I just shot it all over her face.
Oh, you did not.
Oh God, this is so
Oh,
fun.
Sandy, go to hell.
The fantasies of what happened all those years in 1992.
Around there, because we got married in 90.
Yes, we did.
We probably moved to Beta Court late 90,
Yes,
because we moved to Maribos in 95.
right.
So it was probably like 91 or 92 we took that trip.
I found this house, and then I found out it was across the street in the same little townhouse court as my daughter Jen. So I was going to buy this house. I don't care if it was a flaming shit pile. I was buying it.
Yeah, and I had no choice. I didn't even go look at
It actually wasn't that bad. It was a repo as well. So I don't know how much that really helped us. But in the end, we sold it. We got our money back. We didn't owe anything for the payoff. It was all paid off. And maybe we walked away with a little bit. But we also rented it for a couple of years. And we got some income out of that.
It paid for the mortgage.
And it basically paid the mortgage for a couple more years to give us any equity to then sell it. Is Carson a nurse? I don't know. I think he's a gynecologist.
Oh, God.
I think he wishes he was a gynecologist. He would be the one who was the first board certified gynecologist to be removed and delicensed within 30 days of becoming a doctor. You can only guess for what offense. Sorry, Colin, I'm just having Carson. I'm having just a little fun at
Good night,
your
Stone
expense.
Creek one.
Stone Creek. Thank you for being here. Saw you actively chatting it out. That's the name of the game. Thank you very much. Peace out. Don't forget,
Carson Thorpe is not a nurse. They work for a healthcare company in an office.
they work for a healthcare company, figuring out how to deny claims. I bet. Yes, I bet. Yeah. Are you serious? A bearded clamologist? Thank you, K1ish. That is surprising comment from you, but I find it very funny. Yes, you're definitely worthy. So what time
Amy
is
Hackney.
it? Okay, we got a half of
He's
an
had
hour
that so many
yet
times, Amy.
to go. 67 likes. Anybody, please, if you haven't clicked that damn like button by now, back out to the channel. Click like under the square, the thumbnail that says Cocktail Hour with Rick live.
Oh.
Click that like and then go back in.
Explain the difference in a PCNL and a tubeless PCNL.
Oh, someone that wants to know about PCNLs?
I just want you to tell me.
So, there's a doctor who I've been going to, and I didn't realize, or I forgot to realize, that he's something totally different.
You didn't realize because we didn't know until
I've never known what it's like to go through what most people go through on PCNL, where they first have you come in and then they insert a tube into your kidney,
Oh my God, Josh.
and then they put a bandage on you, and then the guy, we figure which one is it? Urologist. Yes, R.I.P. Jerry Springer. I heard about that today and heard some comments that were very positive about what he achieved. But when he was doing it, we just thought he was a crazy bastard.
Username 123.
No, I don't like it because of the oil. I don't like that oil. That oil really messes up my lung. That distillate shit. So, and I'm not going to drink, or rather inhale, any glycol stuff, just like vaping, just to be able to vape THC. So, right now I'm going to do doobies.
Yeah, what is this with you and doobies now?
You told me if it's better for you,
It is better.
do a doobie. And this is called Sunset Sherbet. First time I'm trying it. Yeah, well, I don't know why you would use a toxic substance in anything to put it into a human. But maybe in certain manners, like digestively, you pass it. But when you inhale it into your lungs, it does something to the lungs. So you might as well just smoke a cigarette if you're going to do that with the nicotine.
Hey, gross. What's a blunt?
A blunt is just the wrapper of a cigar, and then you put weed inside of it, and you waste the weed because usually with only using your spittle to wet the leaf, it falls apart and it falls on the floor. So it's ridiculous. I don't know why anybody wouldn't use a cone, or, and I don't like cones, but I guess there's a way to use them, or just get 1.5 width papers and learn how to roll a damn joint. I mean, it's not that hard. It's like learning to ride a car with a manual transmission or with an automatic. I think you should know how to use the manual. Right? Well, Grosstradamus, I don't know. Maybe you and I could have a FaceTime session and you could show me your special technique as I masturbate to you.
Oh, God. Oh, I lost you.
That's not good. I was just kidding, man. Buddy, I wouldn't do that. But I hope a few people thought that was funny. Oh, man.
God. I gotta go potty.
All right.
Don't be bad.
Yes, it must have, Shaylee.
Do you have another one?
No.
Oh, God. You gonna make another one?
Yep. Got plenty to roll. I just opened up the first bag. I have 2.5 ounces of this particular variety, and I got it on sale for like $100 an ounce. Yes, I did. That's freaking great. I need to get that toothpaste to whiten because I'm really tired of my teeth looking yellow. It's not like I don't brush them twice a day. And then right now, as prep for the surgery, I have to put this goop up my nose. It's some kind of an bacterial or whatever, protects me before the surgery. And then I have to rinse out my mouth for 30 seconds or more with this chlorhexidine solution. And I can't drink anything for an hour after I do that. Really a bum piece of shit to go through, to voluntarily go for a surgery that is risky. I mean, anytime you go under anesthesia, it's risky. You don't know if you'll come out not being the same anymore. You may develop tics that you don't notice, but people, they can tell you, I'm sorry, Rick, but I think you developed a little tic that it's kind of jarring to watch, but you keep shaking your head and go left to right. What the hell are you talking about? I'm just sitting still here in the middle, hanging out with you guys. Yeah, a bobblehead. Are you Grostradamus? Oh, are you in there? It's like the monster. Rick is, I'm at the window in your house. Let me in. Open your window. Yes, I would be slurring after amnesia. Propofol, you know. Not as much as Michael Jack's, but propofol, yes. I'm a pro for the fall. Propofol. If you want to get your ass really effed up, propofol. You won't remember anything except for, why does my butt hurt?
Oh, my God. I can't leave for 5 minutes.
Let me take your temperature, Mr. Serra. What? What are you doing? I'm checking your temperature internally using the anal temperature.
Great, Alaska. I hope you enjoy it. I heard it was a good show.
Mr. Serra, your body is normal temperature, the same as mine.
Hey,
Yes, you went too long.
Yeah.
Because I went real long.
Oh, God.
72 likes, 80 people in the room. Thank you so much for sticking around. It's 69 minutes into the show. Oh, so. Wow. Chicka bow with the wow. Chicka bow with the wow. Chicka bow, chicka wow. Chicka bow. It's such a sexy moment. It's 69 minutes. Ow! Did you see that dart hit me in the side of my damn head? Good aim.
I got what I was aiming for.
Amy, it's kind of chilly up there, isn't it? You better wear a jacket outside. And I'd suggest long trousers or maybe thermal pants. Maybe boots, because you might have snow anytime. So I noticed about a month and a half ago that this guy on a lot of the media, Facebook, Instagram, looked real familiar and called himself Sunglass Jack. And it is indeed Jack Nicholson.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Jack Nicholson, The Shining. Here's Daddy. Yes. Well,
Wait a minute, is it Potato's birthday?
hey, I heard.
Potato Cartof's birthday.
Is it? Well, then I need
And
to.
apple tree.
Well, let me finish this description and I'll get into birthday songs just in a couple of minutes.
No, you need to do it now.
No, I don't. Please leave
Are
me.
you going to remember the name?
Leave me, yes. Please. So, Jack Nicholson, look for Sunglass Jack. And if you do see and if you like what he's doing, leave a comment and tell him Serra of YouTube told me to watch your videos. Please do that. Because I'm actually trying to get Jack to look at one of my videos, namely the one I just released. So if you all could do that for me, that would be tremendous. There's 73 of you. Will 3 of you do this? Will 73 of you do this? Will something in between, 36, 37, 42? I really would appreciate it if you would say on my behalf, Serra sent me to see your videos. They're just short little videos. He has somebody producing and filming. Any money he makes on it, he's giving to this person. He's just doing it for personal fun and to keep himself active. And I love what he's doing. Some of them are really funny. Some are just cute. But give him a chance. Sunglass Jack. Anybody seen yet? Anybody seen
Rick?
Sunglass Jack?
Let's sing happy birthday. Potato Cartof.
Okay, well, guess not. All right, well, I'll move on then, if that's not something you are interested in.
No.
No, but he was Jack Nicholson, an actor of renown capability. So I have some people here who have a birthday. Apple and Potato Cartof.
Apple
So
tree.
Apple Tree, I would like to start with you. You ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Apple. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
A happy birthday time for Potato Cartof. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Potato Cartof. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Potato.
Any other birthdays? Anybody else? Let me know. Grostradamus, thank you. I'm glad that you've seen it.
Let them know, Madness Hour.
I'm glad. Adifa, thank you. Yeah, this is the famous Jack Nicholson, who hasn't done any
Yes, I'm glad you
full-length
found us.
films for some years now, but he had great movies. Of course, he was also the Joker on Batman. And I think that it was a tremendous portrayal.
Oh, Adifa S has seen
And
Sunglass Jack.
you can't handle the truth. You don't know what the truth is. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that with? Who was in that movie?
Tom.
Tom Cruise. You guys are really up to it. Up to the minute. you're fully aware. You know everything. Why are there so many bird emojis? I don't know, but if you listen carefully in the background, different birds of the night are calling out.
Romeo's lover, hello.
Romeo's lover, as good as it gets, is right. So I'm glad that there are some Sandglass Jack fans here amongst me.
Ponytail.
I really am enjoying him. He
It's
just put
my
out 3 or 4
birthday.
new ones
Oh, wait a minute. We
today.
have a birthday song.
Who's got a birthday?
Anita B.
Anita. Anita B. I need to be Anita B. I don't see her. Oh, well, whatever. Anita. Whatever. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Anita. Happy birthday to you. Anita!
Happy
I hope that was
birthday.
good. Happy birthday. Hugs, hon. So what else is going on? Anybody? We're all done singing? No more birthdays? No? I hope you enjoy your birthdays, folks. Our 3 birthday babies. And Bo is outside. He saw something and ran over to the fence.
Hey, Bo.
Oh, I'm sorry about that live transmission issue. I know about the Lamar long-term deal. I guess it's great.
They should have dumped him.
I have some realistic concerns which have happened over the last 2 years. So if this year he considers others like his teammates and he is a big boy and toughens up, and oh, I can't play, my ankle's too sore, oh, my shoulder, oh, you are now not able to fuss about such minor little aches and pains, little motherfucker. You now are the highest paid player in the frickin' game. In the frickin' game. Better than anybody else. You. So Lamar, it's time to show that you are worth what's
thank
being
you,
paid.
Hunter.
Are you a $275 million quarterback? I have my doubts. Maybe if you actually start to practice with the players right now that are in spring training, get your ass out there and start throwing the ball and start playing like you're a member of the Ravens. Ravens are a cohesive group. That's why they have a good history. They're tough. They're resilient. They don't give up. And they don't do bullshit like talk like you did about the Ravens. Oh, they don't value me. So fuck them, I want to trade. Kiss my ass, Lamar. I hope it's worth the $275 million, $138 million guaranteed that they put out. I doubt it, though. I hoped you proved me wrong. How was that, folks? Did you think I didn't have any feeling over such a matter? As a Ravens fan, as a Colts fan before, as a Stallions fan, and before that,
I am
actually,
too, Bruce.
the Stars.
I would
Any
name
football type of expansion team we got, whether it was the USFL, Canadian League, or NFL. What happens when you play in Baltimore? Well, in the Canadian League, the Stallions won the Grey Cup in their second year. That's the same as winning the Super Bowl. the second year. Why? Because Baltimore supports football. We
Mahomes
love
is
football.
Great.
I love Mahomes. There's nothing against Mahomes. He is a tough man. This is someone that Lamar
Right.
should try to image,
Right.
should
Yeah.
try to copy.
Come here. Come here. And down. Okay. I got it.
I had a bug on my face. Now it's gone. So yeah, it's only my favorite sport. It's really the only professional sport I follow closely. And I do sort of
Take that
follow
every day, Mega.
the Orioles, but I rarely watch baseball games because I find them boring. But that's me. So what's going on? Get this bloke on a rugby game field to have him tackle and move for 80 minutes with no stoppages and see how tough this prick is with no pads or helmets.
That's right, Mr. D.
Yes, exactly. I understand. You people in Australia, you were put there at first, the beginning of your whole community of Europeans anyway, because they didn't think you were going to make it. You were just freaking prisoners. You showed England, didn't you? You made a nation out of this MFer and did a great job. In a lot of ways, I wish the United States was like Australia, was like New Zealand, was like Canada. I really do. But we are what we are. All three of those nations also value and love freedom and rights. That's what it's all about.
Don't get into it.
And if we all stick together and support the best persons for now, for us, who prove they love this country, we will be good again. We will be great again. Hang in there.
You were so close to bad.
All right. I violated. Hit me again.
I'm going to do more
I
than
violated the clause. Ah, she hit me in the balls. Again. All right. I'm sorry I went into that forbidden zone, didn't I? I went from sports to fucking politics, and I hope you'll forgive me. Hey, you know something? If you like asbestos and bring back asbestos, and you're new, you might not know this, you got to go to rickserrastar.com.
no little splash. That
We
is not
have
what he was saying.
Bring back
He's definitely
asbestos
not that area.
stickers. We have a bring back asbestos mouse pad, hoodie, and t-shirt. Bring back asbestos with different options. Yes, for your back logo. 3 different type of images for the back. I mean, come on. What value and choice in the same time. So try rickserrastar.com. You'll find that you want to keep coming back until you buy the whole store. Maybe not. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's 84 minutes. 84 minutes out of 90. Or mostly complete. Mr. D Pants, that's hilarious. Yeah, they stayed in a horrible environment of England, and they sent the riffraff to paradise. Isn't that something? Well, at least around the coast, you don't want to go too far inland unless you have a death wish or you're in mining operations, right? But I mean, this is so cool. On the west coast of Australia, where Mr. D Pants is a resident near Melbourne, they have ocean pools. These are the coolest thing anybody ever thought of. They fill it up with ocean water and
Been down it.
periodically clean and empty the pool. So it's a saltwater pool. You're not near Sydney.
It's not near
All right,
Melbourne.
Sydney. I'm sorry. Forget I said Melbourne. I guess Melbourne plays Sydney in rugby, and and Sydney loves to kick their arse. Is that right, Shaylee? Do you like to kick those Melbourne players' arse on their rugby team? Huh? Oh, yes, Hunter Moss. And are you looking for a part-time job? Because that's a perfect segue announcement. Thank you so much.
Shailene, what's the weather
Carter
like in-
Moss, a.k.a.
in
Junker Man.
January?
So the next episode will be in the month of May.
What?
The next episode won the cocktail hour. But guess what is happening next Friday? It's very likely that I'll still be in the hospital. And I think I'll be able to get guest Wi-Fi. So it might be not a cleansing session. We might have to put that off till I get back home. But I may be able to still have, if allowed, a live stream from my hospital bed as I recuperate from surgery. Wouldn't that be morbid but cool at the same time? It'd be like the first live stream from a person's hospital bed. Who would think of something so sick and so twisted? This asshole. So, no, probably no booze or that I'm screwed. And I didn't bring down any chewables. I didn't bring any down.
Shailene, what is the weather up where you are in January?
It's the beginning.
Michael Riot,
It's
Wolfen.
pretty nice. Right now, they're going into their end of their summer. Isn't that right, Shaylee? You're coming up to the end of summer, and you'll be beginning your fall season. What in Well, maybe you are in
Hot and
fall.
moist as fuck. So I guess we're not coming there in January.
That's exactly edibles. That's what I meant, Spin Dallas. In Sydney, Nebraska, I got high on edibles
When?
back in 2021. Spin Dallas.
Oh, I thought maybe you were talking about you.
So the bird I never can remember makes the noises. Wait a minute. Why do I do this? Shit. Oh well. It isn't here lately. I haven't had any calls. I can ask for supplies at the hospital. Cocktail of medication hour.
Limpkin.
Limpkin, damn it! Ah! I'm trying to remember Plimpkin for Limpkin. Mr. Plimpkin. Limpkin. That was a Jerry Lewis movie, Mr. Plimpkin. It's like close to saying Limpkin. All right. Jerry Lewis. Plumpkin. Plimpkin. Plumpkin. Damn, I don't know. It's Plumpkin, Mr. Plumpkin. All right, so it's not really a good thing to use then.
So February's a good
Thank you all. Everybody knows beside me. 72 in the room, not 81 likes. I wish we had more likes. Can I beg at the end here? Please, if you didn't click the like button, please do it now. Ow! She hit me in the head. Ow! Now, isn't it worth clicking the damn like button? Oh! Oh, ah! Is it Mr. Limpet? That's it, Limpet. Limpkin, Limpet. Limpet for Limpkin. Yes, that's it, Limpet. Don't you dare. 85 likes. Please, don't make me close this out before we hit 100. 88. 88. 88.
You're not going to get 100, baby.
89. 89. 11 more. 11 more.
No, Rick. Say goodnight, honey. We have a lot of darts.
90.
To pick up.
I got a lot of darts to pick up.
Yeah, rest in peace, Dame Edna.
Rest in peace, all of you. And we have had a fun time. We hope you've had a fun time. Now I'm moving around and showing you the set up. There are the two lights. They are the lights used on ADR season 1. Yes, they are. R.I.P. to Jerry Springer for sure. Hello, Dingle Dangle. We got 90 likes. It might be all we're going to get. That's the way it goes sometimes in the big city. 72 likes.
Hey, Dan Wilson.
I'm still out here. And here is the back of our yard. We keep this lighted for the people who pass by at night. Yes, we do. It's so spacey back here in our little corner. Because look down that destitute road. Yes, there's no one here. We are totally alone. All alone. It's so nice. You know, we could do a nude cocktail hour with Rick. Nobody would complain. There's nobody here. How would you like that if we did a nude version of the cocktail hour with Rick?
You need to keep your sight, so no.
Well, maybe not. I'll wear pasties and a fig leaf. So we'll keep it rated PG-13. I think that'll work. Don't forget Discord. If anybody would like to keep playing and talking with other people and joking around. Nude and Afraid. Dan Wilson, that's definitely a funny idea for that. Nude cocktail hour with Rick. Yes, that's what I was suggesting. No, I won't do it because I want you guys to come back. Yeah, I do. So we got 94 likes, and then I'm sure I'll get more after this is up for people to watch on rerun. Thank you all for being with us. Don't forget, if you haven't, please look at my new video. Out with Rick on the Rick Serra channel. Subscribe, please. If you haven't, please do. And don't forget, if you send us an email at rick.adr@aol.com and send us your name and mailing address. If you are a newbie, you never watched this ever, send me your email with your name and address.
Oh, good. So
please.
I think you enjoy it.
You will. You will enjoy the gift. Just a little token to show you that we appreciate giving us a try. And the channel. Look at these glasses now. Oh my God. It looks like I'm wearing these glasses that are like a half inch thick. You'll find that there's all kinds of video selections on my channel. 300 plus cocktail hour with Ricks alone. So many good playlists. Look under playlist when you're first getting familiar with the Rick Serra channel, and look at the titles, and you can even read a description of what the playlist is. The blue light blockers did not work. Maybe if I wore them at night, I could have tried them more effectively. I don't know. Ponytail Dungeon Master, thank you very much. Good night. Potato Kartoff, Spin Dallas, Carson, Gary, Hunter Moss.
Username 123.
123. Soul Secita, Dolline, Serra, K1ish. All too custom. If you're not already subscribed, ask for a free gift and subscribe. I think that's it.
Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Hope you had a great time with us. We love you. Peace.